Imagine a place where nature thrives, lush forests cover rolling hills, and an isolated society flourishes. This was Easter Island, a paradise that would later vanish beneath its own hands. Located in the remote Pacific Ocean, Easter Island stands as a mystery wrapped in a riddle. Once teeming with life, it now lies silent, its secrets buried under the sands of time. Easter Island, known by its inhabitants as Rapa Nui, captivates us with its enigmatic stone statues, the moai, towering silently over barren lands. Their presence raises profound questions about the past. These colossal figures, each telling a story, are scattered across the island, standing as silent sentinels to the civilization that once thrived here. What led to their abandonment? To understand the collapse of Easter Island, we must delve into its past, exploring how a society could flourish then falter so dramatically. The answers lie within the island's history. Archaeologists and historians have pieced together fragments of evidence to unravel the mystery. From pollen grains to fish bones, every clue tells part of the story. The early settlers of Easter Island arrived around 1200 AD, bringing with them the seeds of a vibrant culture. They built homes, cultivated crops, and carved the iconic moai. But beneath the surface of this flourishing society lay the seeds of its destruction. Over time, the island's resources were stretched thin, leading to irreversible environmental damage. Understanding the fall of Easter Island is crucial for modern societies. It serves as a stark reminder of the consequences when human activities outpace the environment's ability to sustain them. Easter Island's Rapa Nui people thrived initially, with abundant resources like trees and fish. Yet, their growing population led to overexploitation of these finite resources, setting the stage for their eventual downfall. The Rapa Nui erected colossal stone statues called moai, which required vast amounts of wood for transportation. This deforestation had severe consequences for the island's ecosystem and agricultural productivity. With fewer trees, soil erosion increased, leading to reduced crop yields. The once fertile land became barren, and the Rapa Nui faced food shortages, which exacerbated social tensions. Over time, the environmental degradation led to conflict among clans competing for scarce resources. This internal strife weakened the community and made it vulnerable to external threats. Archaeological evidence shows a decline in living standards, with artifacts indicating a shift towards more rudimentary tools and structures as resources dwindled. The collapse of the Rapa Nui civilization serves as a stark reminder of the interdependence between human activities and the environment. Their story is a cautionary tale about unchecked growth and resource depletion. Recent studies suggest that rats introduced by the Rapa Nui may have contributed to the rapid deforestation by consuming tree seeds, further accelerating the island's ecological collapse. Despite the harsh conditions, some Rapa Nui adapted by shifting to fishing as their primary food source. However, this change could not sustain their large population indefinitely. The collapse of Easter Island society was gradual, but ultimately catastrophic. By the time European explorers arrived in the 18th century, the once thriving civilization had drastically declined. European contact brought new diseases and slave raids, further decimating the population. Today, the island's history serves as a poignant lesson in environmental stewardship and sustainable living. Modern research continues to uncover new insights into the collapse of Easter Island. Scientists analyze pollen samples and charcoal layers to reconstruct the timeline of environmental changes. Understanding the Rapa Nui's past can help us address contemporary issues such as climate change and resource scarcity. Their story highlights the importance of long-term planning and sustainable practices. The moai statues remain one of the most enigmatic legacies of the Rapa Nui civilization. Their construction required significant coordination and resources, reflecting the sophistication of their society. Today, the island is part of Chile and attracts tourists interested in its rich history and cultural heritage. Efforts are underway to preserve both the archaeological sites and the traditional culture of the remaining Rapa Nui people. The Rapa Nui civilization's collapse reminds us that even advanced societies are vulnerable to environmental and social pressures. Their story challenges us to learn from the past and make wiser choices for the future. The Rapa Nui society collapsed due to overexploitation of resources like trees. Without wood, they couldn't build boats or move the massive stone statues, leading to isolation and starvation. Deforestation also affected agriculture. With no trees for shade, soil erosion increased, reducing crop yields. This environmental degradation accelerated societal decline. Internal conflicts arose as resources dwindled, leading to civil wars. Statues were toppled and abandoned, symbols of a once thriving culture, now silent witnesses to its fall. Disease and slavery, brought by European explorers, further decimated the population. By the late 19th century, only a few hundred native inhabitants remained, marking the end of the Rapa Nui era. The Rapa Nui civilization's collapse teaches us the dire consequences of overexploitation. Today, we face similar challenges. Can we learn from their mistakes? Forests were once abundant, but relentless deforestation led to soil erosion and resource scarcity. Our planet needs sustainable practices to avoid a similar fate. Easter Island's population declined drastically due to environmental degradation and external pressures. We must protect our environment for future generations. Today, many ecosystems face threats like those on Easter Island. We must act collectively to prevent the irreversible loss of biodiversity. Renewable energy sources offer hope. Solar farms and wind turbines can reduce our reliance on fossil fuels, preventing further damage. By conserving resources and adopting sustainable practices, we can ensure a healthier planet. Let's take action before it's too late. We have the knowledge and technology to reverse environmental damage. It's up to us to make the right choices and preserve our world. The story of Easter Island serves as a stark reminder of the importance of balance between humans and nature. We cannot afford to ignore its lessons. Let's embrace sustainable living and support policies that protect our environment. The future of our planet depends on the actions we take today. By working together, we can create a sustainable future for all. Remember the fate of Easter Island and act responsibly. The collapse of Easter Island is a warning. Learn from their past, act now, and ensure a brighter, sustainable future for generations to come.